Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, SAIL Rockland Steel Plant bags several awards in Ispat Suraksha Jagrutta Puraskar from JCSSI. Samvedhan, a gender sensitization workshop held at SAIL Rockland Steel Plant. Thanks to my school that my dream has come true, says Roma Kumari Vizag, the class 10 topper of Deepika Ispat Siksha Sadan of SAIL RSP. Student of Free School of RSP secures 93.6% in the Board of Examination. And now, the news in detail.
Mock drill on gas safety organized by NDRF and SAIL Rockland Steel Plant. Technical talk organized for engineers and technicians at SAIL RSP. AR/VR based welding stimulator lab inaugurated at HRDC of Rockland Steel Plant by Director in Charge. More than 500 engineering students being trained in the nuances of steel making at SAIL RSP as part of summer internship.
Monsoon preparation activities going on in full swing in Rockland Steel Plant. 35 young budding sports talents from peripheral blocks of SAIL RSP trained at KITS Bhubaneswar under Project Arjun, a new CSR sports initiative in football and volleyball.
Rakshak, a near-miss incident portal inaugurated at SAIL RSP. Roshni Saksham Sathi, a counseling workshop for spouses of retiring employees of Rockland Steel Plant held. 100-ton platform car inaugurated at Traffic and Raw Materials Department of SAIL RSP. Summer coaching camp of RSP concludes with spectacular demonstration by the participants. And session held on Suraksha Ghar Se Ghar Tak, a safety initiative of SAIL RSP.
Steel Authority of India Limited declares its financial results for fiscal year 23. Higher coal prices and volatile steel prices impact the margin of sale in spite of increased production and sales. An in-house modified multi-gauge control panel system inaugurated at Sintering Plants 3 of SAIL RSP. And 27 contract workers trained in gas safety at Diksha Ispat Suraksha Kaushal Kendra of SAIL RSP.
Employees of Rockland Steel Plant RSP, a unit of the Maharatna Company SAIL, have bagged 6 awards in different categories of Ispat Suraksha Jagrutta Puraskar given by the Joint Committee on Safety, Health and Environment in the Steel Industry, JCSSI, Ranchi. Mr. Manas Ranjan Behra, Senior Technician, SMS1, Mr. Deepak Kumar De, OCT, Coke Ovens, and Mr. Badal Kumar Kar, Senior Operator, Pipe Plant, ERW, were the proud recipients of the first prizes in various categories of the safety poster making competition. Additionally, Mr. Manas Ranjan Behra secured the second position in the safety calendar design competition. Similarly, Ms. Satabdi S. Linka from the Power Distribution Department and Mr. Prafulla Kumar Patro, MOMT, Hot Strip Mill 1, bagged the second prize in the Safety Essay competition. In a function held at the ED Works Conference Hall on 18th May, Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, RSP, presented the awards to the individuals. Many chief general managers and senior officers of the plant were present on the occasion. Ms. Asha Kartha, GM in charge safety, coordinated the function. It is noteworthy that JCSSI is a national level bipartite forum of management and trade union representatives from 20 public and private sector steel companies. JCSSI organizes national level competitions with a view of generating and promoting safety awareness amongst the employees of the member organizations. In addition to the awards ceremony, the ED Works also launched the safety portal of the Nishchay intervention. Mr. K.K. Sengupta, CGM, CNIT, provided an overview of this new digital initiative, which is now accessible through the RSP intranet. Mr. V.P. Arya, AGM, CNIT, and the developer of the portal highlighted its key features during the presentation. The ED Works applauded Mr. Arya for his exceptional contribution to the development of the portal. Mr. Preetham Dash, consultant from E&Y, delivered a brief presentation on Project Nishchay's endeavors, aiming to establish the plant as a zero-harm entity. Later in the day, Mr. Suryavanshi presided over the third Apex Safety Committee meeting, which was attended by all the CGMs and DSOs from different units of the plant. Mr. Abukash Behra, GM Safety Engineering Department, provided a comprehensive overview of the overall safety aspects during the meeting. Samvedhan, a gender sensitization workshop and awareness program on prevention of sexual harassment, was recently held at SAIL, Rockland Steel Plant RSP. 18 women employees from different units of RSP attended the program. The aim of the program was to sensitize the employees with regard to gender justice and gender equality issues pertaining to the workplace. The program started with fun-filled ice-breaking sessions wherein the participants interacted with each other. It was followed by presentations on gender sensitization and statutory provisions of sexual harassment at workplace, prohibition, prevention and redressal, Act 2013. The sessions were conducted by Ms. Sangeeta M. Sindoor, Manager Personnel, and Ms. Jyoti Orea, Senior Manager Personnel. Thanks to my school that my dream has come true, says Roma Kumari Razak, the class 10 topper of Deepika Ispat Siksha Sadan, the free school set up by SAIL, Rockland Steel Plant RSP and run by Deepika Mahila Sangati, a leading philanthropic organization of the Steel City for the underprivileged children of the Steel Township. Roma also attributed her success of A1 grade with 93.6% to the time-to-time encouragement from the members of Deepika Mahila Sangati and the facilities provided by RSP. Gratitude and thanksgiving outpoured from the hearts of Bishnupriya Mishra, Preeti Gowda and Shiva Chauhan, who stood second, third and fourth respectively by securing 74.16%, 72.33% and 70.3%. For the 8th consecutive year, Deepika Ispat Siksha Sadan has recorded 10% rate of students in the Class 10 board examination conducted by Board of Secondary Education, Odisha. Around 50% of the students have secured first division. In all, 47 students had appeared the examination, out of which 23 students have secured more than 60%, 19 of them have been placed in second division and 5 students have got third division. It is noteworthy that Deepika Ispat Siksha Sadan was established in the year 2007. its first batch of students appeared the Class 10 board examination in 2016. The remedial and coaching classes conducted by the school have helped the students to perform better. The facilities given to the students in the school are at par with any standard school of Rourkela. The children studying here are not only given free education but also provided with uniforms, winter clothes, school shoes, bags and other accessories, as well as facilities such as clean drinking water and proper sanitization. New facilities are being added as and when required to enhance the academic ambience and quality of education in the school.
With an aim to enhance preparedness to meet an eventuality arising out of a gas leakage, a joint mock drill was organized by National Disaster Response Force NDRF and SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP on 19th May 2023 at Coal Chemicals Department premises. As a part of statutory requirement, this was done to assess the efficacy of the on-site disaster management system of RSP and the personnel associated with it. The exercise was conducted in the presence of Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi D Works, Mr. H. Manjunath DIG CISF, Mr. D. Datta CGM in charge Services, Mr. I. Rajan CGM in charge CO CCD Environment and Utilities, Mr. P. S. Kanan CGM EMD, Mr. T. Behra CGM CO and CCD, Ms. A. Karta GM in charge SCD, Mr. J. B. Patnaik GM Fire Services, Mr. M. K. Das Deputy Commandant CISF and many other senior officers of RSP, NSPCL, CISF and NDRF. Speaking on the joint exercise, Mr. Suryavanshi stressed on expanding the ambit of the exercise to other areas including the township to benefit from the vast expertise of the experienced NDRF team. Mr. Manjunath in his address thanked the NDRF team for conducting the joint mock drill, which has been immensely helpful in strengthening the application of SOPs in emergency conditions. The other dignitaries also lauded the coordinated multi-agency team efforts and role of NDRF in relief operation carried out worldwide. All the three teams, namely the combat team, rescue team and auxiliary team comprising members from NDRF, Coal Chemical Department, Fire Services and CISF, took part in the mock drill conducted on topic Gas Safety and Rescue Operation in Height Area of CCD. Notably, such mock safety drills are being organized in strategic units of RSP from time to time to maintain a high level of preparedness for tackling any eventuality. The program was coordinated by Mr. B.K. Tiwari, GM in charge CCD. A technical talk was organized by the Indian Institute of Metals Rourkela chapter at Research and Control Laboratory on 19th May. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, D Works and Chairman IIM Rourkela chapter was the chief guest and chaired the meeting. Around 100 delegates from RSP and National Institute of Technology attended the program. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Suryavanshi commended the IIM Rourkela chapter for organizing such talks for engineers and technicians engaged in steel making. He said that such talks would help gain a better overview in a macro and micro perspective, thereby enhancing the overall performance of the plant. The new life members were also felicitated on the occasion. Presentations were made on understanding of steel standards and nomenclature of various grades of steel produced in RSP, their properties, testing and applications by Mr. Bhatta Krishnagiri, Deputy Manager, RCL RSP. Mr. Sudeep Maiti, Regional Sales and Operations East from Messrs. Veolia explained the method of improvement in water quality and scrubber management in steel melting shops by CO2 injection in the water treatment. The third session, taken by Mr. Abhik Roy Chaudhary, Senior Technologist and Metallurgist, ex-Tata Steel, was based on blast furnace process models such as silicon prediction and digitalization, etc. These were followed by interaction session where views were exchanged to improve upon the techno-economic parameters. Mr. Asit Chandra Sarkar, CGM Quality and Honorary Secretary, IIM Rourkela Chapter, welcomed the gathering. Mr. Ashish Ranjan, GM RCL, proposed a formal vote of thanks, while Mr. Biswajit Mishra, GM Cocovans, coordinated the event. In line with RSP's vision to leverage cutting-edge technologies in the digital information initiatives, a state-of-the-art AR/VR augmented reality, virtual reality-based welding stimulator lab named as VirtuLab was inaugurated at HRD Center of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP by Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in Charge on 22nd May 2023. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. P.K. Satpathy, ED P&A, Mr. P.K. Sahu, ED Projects, Mr. P.K. Rath, CGM in Charge Mines, Mr. A.K. Behuria, CGM in Charge F&A, and many other senior officers of RSP were present in the inauguration function of the lab, which has been established by the Electronics and Automation E&A department. Speaking on the occasion, the director in charge expressed hope that the lab will play a crucial role in honing a highly skilled workforce in welding, which will be immensely beneficial for the plant. A demonstration of the technology was made by the instructors on this occasion. Mr. Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, CGM I&A, and Mr. Anup Kumar Jena, GM in charge F&A, coordinated the program. It is worth mentioning here that the VirtuLab equipped with the advanced welding stimulator station from Messrs. Soldermatic marks a significant milestone in advanced training and skill development in the field of welding at RSP. The immersive laboratory is designed to deliver cutting-edge training technology, safe learning environment, realistic stimulation, immediate feedback, and performance evaluation, cost and time efficiency. In the lab, the employees of RSP as well as outsourced agencies will be trained in welding technologies through the virtual medium before the hands-on training. The welding stimulator station provides a safe learning environment for trainees, eliminating potential risks associated with live welding practices. Trainees can develop and refine their welding skills without exposure to fumes, high temperatures or the risk of accidents. Besides, they will also receive immediate feedback and real-time guidance on their welding technique, accuracy and overall performance, which will help them correct their errors. Besides, with the virtual environment, there is no need for expensive consumables, equipment setup or material wastage. Trainees can also practice welding techniques repeatedly, ensuring skill development while optimizing resource utilization. The establishment of the AR/VR based welding stimulator lab signifies RSP's commitment to fostering innovation, skill development and excellence in welding practices. As a part of their summer internship, more than 500 engineering students from colleges spread across the country are learning the nuances of steel making in SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP. The first batch of training commenced on 8th May 2023, while the formal orientation program for the second batch was held on 22nd May 2023. The third batch of vocational training will start in the first week of June. Ms. Rajashri Banerjee, CGM HRD, presided over the inaugural function of the orientation program held on 22nd May at the Gopabandhu Auditorium. The day-long orientation program aimed at familiarizing the participants with the activities of the integrated steel plant and apprise them of required safety precautions to be taken during the training program. In the orientation program, the trainees were briefed about the guidelines to be adhered to during the training. During the session, they were provided with a brief historical perspective of RSP, process flow, products and various other related subjects in order to familiarize the students with the working of the steel plant. Presentations on safety rules and guidelines were also made. Documentaries on safety and an overview of RSP were also screened for better understanding of the students. Thereafter, the students were escorted to various departments for their training. The session was conducted by Mr. K.K. Jaiswal, AGM HRD, and the program was coordinated by Mr. S.K. Sukula, Assistant Manager, HRD. Notably, as a goodwill gesture, every year Rourkela Steel Plant imparts a vocational training to thousands of undergraduate engineering students who are either children or relatives of RSP employees and studying in engineering institutes across the country.
The Herculean task of monsoon preparation is being carried out by the Civil Engineering Services Department of Rourkela Steel Plant to ensure uninterrupted production of the plant during this monsoon. To prevent the flood-like situation, a blueprint has been developed for the year 2023 by the Standing Committee comprising Mr. Devabrata Datta, CGM in charge Services, Mr. M.K. Mahanti, CGM Electrical, and Mr. R.N. Rajendran, CGM Mechanical. As per the set plan, activities like drain cleaning, drain repair have been completed. All the various checkpoints, including major drains, have been cleaned for free flow of rainwater. The surface drain, underground gate, grill are also being cleaned on a regular basis. All major boundary wall grill gates starting from Tilka Nagar till the end are being cleaned. Special care is taken to see that the grill gates at different entry points along the boundary wall are cleared daily for ensuring free flow of rainwater and protect the boundary wall from undue rainwater pressure. The Guradi Nala, which carries the outfall of RSP and RSP-SAIL and fertilizer Nala, has already been cleaned. The north and the south channels constructed by RSP to take care of the water flow beyond RSP premises has also been cleaned. Both mechanized and manual cleaning processor being used as per requirement. Work is in progress near RMHP Approach Road, LDBP, RCM building and Coke Oven battery number 123. The fire services team has also come forward to help the CES department, especially in cleaning up the front main drain of oxygen plant. Flood control rooms at the Civil Engineering Services Office and Repair Construction Mechanical will be started the operations from 15th June to deal with the emergency situation. 35 budding sports talents from SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant Impact Zone constituting the peripheral blocks of Bisra, Kuarmunda, Latikata and Nuagaon were identified and trained in football and volleyball at KITS University under Project Arjun, a new CSR sports initiative. During the training program held at Dutichand Stadium of KIT University from 17th April to 15th May 2023, the youngsters were trained in various nuances and tactics of football and volleyball. The total training cost of about Rs 8.5 lakhs, including their hostel, fooding and sports kits, etc. were borne by RSP. It is to be mentioned that 30 of them were trained in football and 5 in volleyball. After their successful completion of the training and returning home, a certificate distribution function was organized at Institute for Peripheral Department Sector 20 on 20th May. Mr. P.K. Swine, CGM Town Administration and CSR presided over the function and handed over the sports training certificates to the budding sports talents. Present on the occasion were Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM CSR, Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR and the CSR team. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Swine urged the trainees to maintain discipline to grow in life. He expressed his hope that continuous practice would further hone their skills and make them a successful sports person of the region. At the outset, Ms. Munmun Mitra welcomed the gathering and briefed about the initiative of CSR department with regard to the training support to budding sports persons and the feedback received from trainees. Mr. A. N. Pati, Senior Manager, CSR, proposed a formal vote of thanks, while Mr. Benedict Ekka, Senior Field Executive, coordinated the program. Notably, 3 trainees while in training at Kids Sports Center were selected to play Sahani Football Cup from Jagatsinghpur.
Taking another major step towards strengthening the safety net in SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, a near-miss incident portal Rakshak was inaugurated by Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works at ED Works Conference Hall on 22nd May 2023. Present on the occasion were Mr. Debabrata Datta, CGM in charge services, Mr. K.K. Sengupta, CGM CNIT, Ms. Asha Kartha, GM in charge Safety Engineering Department, several CGMs, HODs and other senior officers of the plant. Notably, the portal has been developed by the CNIT Department and Safety Engineering Department. Speaking on the occasion, ED Works congratulated the efforts of CNIT and Safety Engineering Department in developing this portal and said that this will go a long way in ensuring safety and strengthening the safety culture within the organization for achieving the target of zero harm. During the program, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Gautam, AGM CNIT, made a detailed presentation about the portal and its usage. The portal has been developed with new features by the team comprising Mr. Sanjay Gautam, AGM CNIT, and Mr. Ramesh Kumar Sabat, DPO from CNIT, Mr. B.K. Padhi, Senior Manager, and Mr. Chinmay Kumar Sabat, Assistant Manager from Safety Engineering Department. The launch of this portal will help in monitoring the near-miss incidents by departmental safety officers, heads of the department, and the Safety Engineering Department. The Rakshak portal has got facilities under which an employee can directly report about any near-miss incidents faced or observed by him or her. Secondly, the portal provides facility to check the status of near-miss cases reported by the employee and action taken thereof. It also provides the platform to check the status of all the near-miss incidences by Safety Department and the action taken by respective departmental safety officers and the department. The reporting facility has been made available both in the employee zone as well as in the mobile app Karmi Mitra. The program was coordinated by Mr. Abukash Behra, GM, SED. Roshni Saksham Sathi, a counseling or informative workshop for the spouses of the employees retiring between May and June 2023 was organized at Civic Center on 22nd May. Mr. Birendra Kullu, CGM P&A, was the chief guest on the occasion and inaugurated the program. Mr. G.R. Dash, GM Personal WCTM and GA, was the guest of honor. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Kullu thanked the participants for their consistent support to their spouses, who in turn could contribute their best in taking the plant forward on the path of progress. Mr. Kullu elaborated upon various welfare measures being undertaken by RSP for the retiring and retired employees. Addressing the gathering, Mr. Dash encouraged the spouses to understand and help the retiring employees to cope up with post-retirement life changes for smooth transition. A session on Mindset for Smooth Transition to a New Phase of Life After Retirement was conducted by Ms. Balwinder Kaur, Faculty Art of Living, while Mr. R.R. Sarangi, DGM F&A, deliberated on various aspects of financial security planning. Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR, shared tips on post-retirement engagement, while Dr. Deepa Lavangare, Deputy CMO Public Health, spoke about ensuring good health, well-being and holistic approach for a meaningful life. The workshop was coordinated by Ms. Jyoti Orea, Senior Manager Personnel, and Mr. K. Panda, Labour Inspector. It is noteworthy that the workshop is being held at regular intervals covering the spouses of employees going to retire during the period. A 100-ton platform car was inaugurated at Traffic and Raw Materials Department of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP on 25th May 2023 by Mr. Debabrat Datta, CGM in charge services. Present on the occasion were Mr. Hiraral Mahapatra, GM, T and RM, sectional heads and other officers and employees of the department. It is worth mentioning here that the platform cars are being utilized for transportation of slabs, from steel melting shops to different mills like new plate mill, hot strip mill, etc. RSP is having a fleet of 482 wagons for transportation of finished, semi-finished products, byproducts and raw materials. Out of these, 175 are platform cars. These wagons are being maintained by Carriage and Wagon Shop of Traffic and Raw Materials Department. Notably, Messrs. SWG Kulti has been awarded for supply of 1400-ton platform cars. RSP has so far received 8 such platform cars. These wagons are being produced to meet the requirement of increased production capacity of RSP. The 35th Summer Coaching Camp 2023, a mega sporting event held for the budding talents organized by Sports Section of Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, concluded at Ispat Stadium on 25th May. Mr. P.K. Satpathy, EDP and A, RSP, graced the occasion as the chief guest, while Mr. P.K. Swai, CGM Town, was the guest of honor. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Satpathy commended the efforts of Sports Section for channelizing the energy of the youngsters in a constructive way by conducting such events. Stating that summer coaching camp helps in honing the budding talents of Rourkela and nearby areas, he expressed the hope that these students will shine in their life and bring laurels to Rourkela. Later, the participants presented an impressive demonstration in all the 14 sporting events conducted during the camp. Thereafter, the chief guest distributed token awards to the coaches and their teams. At the end of the function, Mr. Satpathy lowered the sports flag and handed it over to Mr. P.K. Swai, CGM Town. Earlier, Mr. R.K. Verma, GM, HA Sports and Airport, welcomed the gathering, while Mr. R.N. Padhi, Assistant Manager, Sports, proposed a vote of thanks. Mr. Anil Malik, Senior Technician, CRM, anchored the event. It is worth mentioning here that the summer coaching camp was inaugurated on 5th May. Around 1200 students from Rourkela as well as nearby places were trained by expert coaches in various disciplines of sports, namely athletics, badminton, basketball, boxing, chess, cricket, cycling, football, hockey, kabaddi, table tennis, volleyball, weightlifting and powerlifting and yoga. The summer coaching camp that started in the year 1986 with limited participation in different disciplines has grown in both size and stature. It has produced numerous sports persons of national and international repute in the past and is continuing to bring to the limelight many budding sports stars. A 2-day session on Suraksha Ghar Se Ghar Tak, a new safety initiative of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, was held at HRD Center on 23rd and 24th May. In all, 23 employees from across the plant attended the program. During this period, inputs were provided on gas safety, road safety, fire safety, electrical safety, basics of first aid, behavioral safety and stress management. Special emphasis was laid on LPG cylinder safety with regard to safe handling, crisis management in case of gas leakage and fire, standard practices set by the government and various do's and don'ts. The sessions were taken by Mr. Babula Nahak, Senior Manager CP2, Mr. H. Mishra, Manager EMD, Mr. D. Sethi, Manager Power Distribution, Mr. C. Sabat, Assistant Manager SED, Mr. P. Patro, Assistant Manager SED, Mr. S. Goswami, Assistant Manager Fire, and Ms. Rashmi Soreng, Nursing Tutor NTI IGH. The program was coordinated by Ms. Annapurna Behra, Senior Manager HRD, with the assistance of Mr. D. Puran, OCT HRD.
Steel Authority of India Limited has declared its financial results for the financial year 2022-23 on 25th May 2023. The total turnover of the company in the said year was rupees 1,04,447 crores as compared to the previous fiscal's turnover of rupees 1,03,473 crores. The company posted a net profit of rupees 1,903 crores in fiscal year 22-23 as against the net profit of rupees 12,015 in the fiscal year 21-22. The EBITDA was 9,379 crores in fiscal year 22-23 as against rupees 22,364 crores in the corresponding period last year. Higher coal prices and volatile steel prices impacted the margin of sale in spite of increased production and sales. However, the crude steel production has seen a growth of 5% by registering 18.29 million ton as against 17.37 million ton in fiscal year 2021-22. The sales production also saw a marginal increase with 16.20 million ton over 6.15 million ton CPLY. The company has been taking strategic steps for improving the performance. As a result, the Q4 performance has shown a tremendous improvement over the Q3 performance of the same fiscal in almost every area. The crude steel production has been 4.95 million ton as against 4.71 million ton in the last quarter and 4.60 million ton CPLY. Similarly, sales production figure has been 4.68 million ton as against 4.15 million ton. In Q4 fiscal year 23, SAIL posted net profit of rupees 1049 crores. During this period, the EBITDA stood at rupees 3,401 crores, while the total turnover was rupees 29,131 crores with 35% growth over Q3. The company recommended rupees 0.50 per share as final dividend for fiscal year 23. This makes the total dividend for fiscal year 23 at rupees 1.50 per share, including the interim dividend already declared. An in-house modified multi-gate control panel system was inaugurated at Sintering Plant 3 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 25th May 2023. Mr. Viswaranjan Pillai, CGM Center Plants, and Mr. Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, CGM Automation and Instrumentation, jointly inaugurated the system. Present on the occasion were other officers and employees of the department. The instrumentation department, with the help of Center Plant 3 Collective, has carried out the in-house modification of the multi-gate control panel with new field actuators to maintain and control the center bed height at Center Plant 3, replacing the old non-reliable control systems. The new system has helped achieving the desired bed height. This will improve the quality and productivity of center from SP3, reduce frequent breakdowns of the multi-gate system and enhance the availability of the system. Notably, raw mix bed height at the entry of center machine plays a vital role in center making. The bed height on the center machine is controlled through roll feeder speed and sector-wise gate opening. The bed height of the raw mix on the center machine need to be maintained in desired profile across the width of the machine for uniform combustion, center quality and optimum production rate. To control the bed height profile, 6 numbers of gates are to be positioned proportionately. Original position control of 6 numbers of sector gates was done through VVF actuators. Due to adverse surroundings, the sensitive VVF actuators were giving frequent breakdowns leading to non-uniform bed height. This was leading to production loss and affecting the quality of center. The instrumentation team, along with Center Plant Collective, has taken this challenging job to increase the availability of the system and its reliability. To implement the same logic, 6 electrical actuators are selected to operate the sector gates through rope and pulley arrangement. The important activities that were carried out for implementation of the new scheme included installation of 6 electrical actuators linking the sector gates with the remotely mounted electrical actuators with rope and pulley arrangements, modification of control panel wiring, interfacing the panel with the existing DCS for control room operation, and modification in DCS logics and graphics for operator interface. A gas safety training program was held at Diksha Ispat Suraksha Kaushal Kendra Sector 5 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 24th May for 27 contact workers from different departments of the plant. Mr. Sanjay Mehrotra, GM Personal, CISTMM Projects and CLC, presided over the valedictory session and facilitated the feedback and interaction session. The sessions covered different aspects like general safety aspects with regard to gas equipments and various do's and don'ts of working with the equipments. Practical training with regard to gas safety was also conducted in the working model provided in the center. The sessions were taken by Mr. S.N. Ojha, Regional Directorate of DTNBWE under Ministry of Labour and Employment, and the session on gas safety was taken by Mr. P.N. Mahato, faculty. On completion of the training, certificates issued by DTNBWE were presented to the participants. The program was coordinated by Mr. Vigyan Patra, Assistant Manager, Personal CLC, Mr. Manoj Kumar Pradhan and Mr. Surat Kumar Lenka, the Labour Inspectors from Personal CLC, Mr. Dhruvesh Kumar Behra and Shri Shweta Kumar Behra, the Labour Inspectors of Personal Projects. It is to be mentioned here that the centre aims at imparting training to contract workers and local populace for enriching skill towards eliminating unsafe practices at workplace. Along with the providing training, the purpose of the centre is also to develop a bank of skilled people in and around Rourkela with specialization in behavioral safety. That's all for today's news. Namaskar.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.